In my previous tutorial, I showed you how to create a consistent character in Midjourney. I'm speeding this prompt example from the previous tutorial, but don't worry, we're going to type it all again in this tutorial as well. The problem with the previous approach is that even though our characters were pretty consistent in the first images generated by our prompt, but when the time came to add different poses to our characters in this second image prompt, where we replaced the multiple poses and expressions and also the character sheet keywords with an action like running or sleeping, our results weren't that great, because even though this kind of looks like a running little witch, the pose itself is just not striking enough. Her legs are kind of positioned like she's running, but I think we can agree that running can be much more expressive. So what I'm going to do to improve this pose is I'm going to copy this prompt that we created from the 3 images in the previous tutorial. If you need to find out how to do that, simply search for consistent Midjourney character on this channel. But just to remind you, this prompt used 3 images here, and these are the images we pasted into our chat earlier, and then we clicked on them, went to copy image, and that's how we got the URL for each one of the 3 pictures here. And so to improve the pose, I'm going to copy this entire prompt together with the images. Now I'm going to paste them into here, imagine, and then paste the prompt that I just copied. Now go ahead and go to Google and start typing pose sprite sheet. Now go ahead and hit enter and go to images. And here just browse around for a generic running animation. It doesn't have to be a witch, and it's best that it's just a generic running sheet including multiple poses of the same action. So here, after browsing around a bit, I decided to use this generic image here. So I'm going to right click on it and go to copy image address. Now I'm going to go back to Midjourney and our prompt here, and I'm going to paste this URL address right before all of the 3 images we already have here. So just don't forget a space after it. Now, this leading reference is going to improve our running pose from earlier. And now you will see a huge improvement in your pose, in your consistent character when using this technique. So as you can see in this image, running is much more expressive. It looks a lot more like actual running. You can apply this technique to pretty much any pose. Now, this image was also produced by adding another generic sleeping reference image.